Okay, part two. So as I mentioned in the last video, you want to make sure that you are looking at the video and the rubric for the paper portfolio assignment. I I can't remember at this point if I mentioned it, but you will have quite a few questions on this week's quiz, your participation quiz, about that video. So again, it's just encouragement. Please make sure that you're going in and kind of reviewing the assignment guidelines, because this is not new. This is something that has been posted for a long time, but it's probably been a while since you thought about it because we've been working on so many other kinds of assignments, which is understandable. So I just want to briefly go in and offer the reminder that this information right here is just, generally what we're doing by Wednesday, right? Contact OTS if you need to, respond to the general prompt, which is just really about, you know, what you want other people to offer in terms of feedback for your paper portfolio assignment. Some of you are more interested in kind of the surface level issues. You know that you may have some trouble at times with grammar, or specifically in grammar, maybe you have subject verb agreement issues, or anything that has been identified by Turnitin or by me in your previous work. Some of you may want more kind of not just surface level, but more related to your ideas and how you're conveying your ideas within a particular prompt from a past post, or you need to identify what you want people to focus on. That doesn't mean that as a reviewer you only focus on those things identified by the initial author. It means that you put a little bit of extra time and effort into what they really want that feedback on. We know ourselves as writers, and we know both our shortcomings, we all have them, and we also know our strengths. Okay, so make sure that when you're asking people for help, you are identifying where specifically you want that help. Okay. So in going back, this is all the information by Wednesday that you need, and then all the response information you need by Friday. And then, by Sunday, you need to go in and engage with everybody. Okay, so this is general information that's in that discussion post area. But then when you click on your actual discussion area, that's where the post or the prompt is. So right here is the actual prompt for this week. Okay, so don't be thrown off. I just didn't want to put everything in that initial post and then you couldn't see it when you went in to do your group work. Okay, so we're getting into the part of the semester where your involvement and engagement is going to be really important. You have group members who are relying on you to offer your feedback, so we need to get past those technology issues, which we've all had, and D2L is just not the easiest program to use at times. But I'm also asking you to extend your knowledge perhaps in how to use Microsoft Word, how to save in these different formats, and also thinking ahead to WebEx and doing video chat. So a lot of this falls on you as your responsibility, but you have resources to help. So know that with the writing generally, there is tutoring available. If you go to the resources handout that's in the content overview area, there's information about tutoring. I really suggest all of you take advantage of that. And remember, the Center for Reading and Writing, the tutoring is not just for writing courses. So if you have papers or things that are due in history or art history or biology, if you have something for writing, know that they can help you with that. But of course, for writing classes, they can help. They know MLA, they know how to help with those kinds of requirements. So keep that in your tool shed of things to use, but also the Office of Technology Services needs to be in your tool shed as well, whether it is for something in our class or for another class. Sometimes it's just an issue with your account in D2L that they can quickly resolve, and sometimes it's just walking you through the steps of how to do something, especially if you have a new computer or tablet, or you're working with technology that you just aren't as familiar with as maybe others, which is fine. That's part of this, is kind of being able to find the people who can help you and reaching out to them. Everybody in OTS and everybody in the tutoring center, they're very friendly, they're very knowledgeable, they're very patient. They have worked with me on things before, so they have to be patient because I'm not the easiest person to teach with technology or with any of this kind of stuff. So know that you'll be in good hands to get those answers that you need. Okay. So additionally, this week you have your post that's due on Wednesday with your uploaded document. All the feedback for all of your group members will be due by Friday. So it really means you need to get your work posted on time, if not ahead of time, so that you give your group members enough leeway, enough advance notice to give you some really good, useful, rich feedback. Remember that your grade depends on that. I go in and I open all the documents you post for peer review and feedback. So if you're not offering very useful comments, and if you're just saying, yeah, that's great, or if people can't see your feedback because you haven't posted it in PDF format, your grade depends on that. I can only give you a grade for the feedback that I can see. So make sure that you are reading the document carefully, that you understand the guidelines of the assignment, because if somebody is submitting their work and it's not in the right format and they don't have the proper number of posts, or they just have misunderstood the assignment, part of your work is to help with that, is to offer that kind of feedback on the person's document and in response to their thread, in the discussion area. You're helping one another. You're giving each other the kind of help that I will then give you when you revise, edit, and submit that to me, and we have our conversation, right? Our consultation time via WebEx. So I just want to just impress upon you that your work is not going to waste. People are appreciating and they are benefiting from the kind of feedback that you're offering. You don't have to be an expert in grammar. You don't have to be an expert in writing. You just need to give the kind of feedback that you think they want, that they've told you that they want. And also to make sure that you understand the assignment enough to give feedback about that. Okay, so just a few reminders there. I know that y'all are doing really great work. I saw that with the previous peer reviewing and the work that you did for the annotated bibliography. And know that I'm here for you. If you have questions, post in that Q&A area. Some of you have been doing that, and I really appreciate that. You can also email me, but you can also visit during office hours. Remember, office hours are Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday from 12 p.m. to 1:30 p.m. in the instant message feature of D2L. Or if you want to set aside some time to actually meet me via WebEx, there are slots available, 10-minute slots available on Thursdays from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. Or we can set up an alternative time if you're unable to meet during those. Please don't wait to the last minute to do these kinds of things though, because chances are technology will be against you, your internet access will be, everything will happen to deter you. So take as much time ahead of the game as you can. All right, y'all, take care, hang in there, you're doing great work, and let me know what you need. All right.